Moonbeams and Mistletoe, written by Rosie Chappell, narrated by Rosie Chappell. Chapter 1, September 1819. Emily Livingston stood in the dapple shade of a huge beech tree, its leaves already beginning to turn, and observed the celebrations. Ladies in shimmering gowns floated around the gardens, chattering with their friends. Men, attired in more sober hues, congregated in small groups, smoking pipes and discussing the state of the world. Children darted about, their merriment echoing across the Radcliffe estate as they tumbled over each other, uncaring it was the ruination of their beautiful clothes. A scene of joy, a scene which made Emily's heart ache. She turned her back on the revelry and started to walk away. Emily. The single word drifting on the breeze stopped her in her tracks. For a split second she thought, yearned. No, don't be ridiculous, Emily. She buried the hope deep, deep down. Emily! It was Nathaniel, her twin. The fact she could mistake his voice for that of James had become a source of anguish and comfort. Would this sense of loss ever diminish? Plastering on a bright smile, she spun on her heel to face him. You should not be alone, Em. Come, join us. Nathaniel studied his sister solicitously. I wish you every happiness, Nate, but 'tis time I took my leave. Let me disappear quietly before I forget I am the daughter of a marquis. One might be forgiven for believing one's protracted absence would curtail the gossips. Regrettably, that has not proved to be the case, and I am not so vulgar as to be disrespectful to your guests on your special day. Go, she wagged her fan at the festivities. Find Juliet. I shall be fine. Papa will be ready to go home. I can use him as an excuse without seeming impolite. She could see Nathaniel was torn. Nate, it is your wedding day. Do not neglect your bride. Juliet knows where I am. Apparently I became a trifle distracted and she sent me to find you. I think because of Tish and Lawrence she recognises the signs. Juliet's younger brother and sister were also twins. Emily gave a low chuckle. She's far too good for you. Nathaniel grinned, a twinkle appearing in his eyes. You think I don't know that? He paused. James would... Emily blinked back tears. Not today. You think I don't know that, she mimicked, and linked arms with her brother. Walk with me to say my goodbyes. An hour later, Emily and her father, Archibald Livingston, the Marquis of Deerhurst, were ensconced in the family coach trundling towards London. The afternoon was waning, shrouding the distant city in a golden haze. Papa, look! Emily drew her father's attention to the view beyond the carriage as they came to a rise. Oh, to be able to capture that on canvas, she sighed and propped her elbows on the narrow window ledge, chin...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?